you lovely lot. How are you all? Well, I'm currently enjoying a very nice sunny early September day. The sun has been shining, so even though I'm in a Christmas card making mood, I've come off piste a little bit and I'm using this lovely stamp set here, Free as a Bird. But I've actually been inspired by a card that came up on my time hop from last year that I made. So a year ago today, I was obviously in a Christmas card making mood and I made this one here using the Santa's Workshop dies from last year, or Santa Signpost I think it was. So this is the fold we're doing today. And last night then I played about with it using some of the new Christmas ones. And I used this one using Gleaming Christmas, or Christmas Gleaming. And then got me to think about using Free as a Bird and the stunning papers which are currently on offer. There's the lovely papers there. I've used quite a few. I love this one covered in birds, but I haven't used that one yet. They're currently on offer in the catalogue until the end of September. Is buy 3 packs of paper from a selection and you get your 4th one free. So that's a great time to stock up on your pattern papers. And the stamp set is actually from the annual catalogue. Here it is. And in this catalogue it comes in a bundle with the stitched framelit dies, which are, here they are, and here they are in the flesh, so to speak. And I must say, these are my rectangle stitch dies, and my stitch shapes are probably my most used dies. And this sort of fold card really lends itself to like a big label type framelit. This was the one I used last year. This is one of the labels. And if you notice, let me show you how the card is made up. There's one strip of card. You fold, you score then down the centre, and what you then have to do is you need to make sure that the centre of your framelit is where you'd like it to be to make the fold work. But I'll show you now in detail how to do it. So as I say, I've used the Free as a Bird stamp set, and I've also used the More Than Words sentiments. So I'm just going to put those now to one side because I don't need those. And I'm bringing in my cardstock. Let me put all the little pieces to one side. And my cardstock base is 11 inches by 4.5 inches. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to score it, and then I'm going to position this framelit in the right place. So let's just bring in my scoreboard. As I say, I am scoring at 2 3/4 and 5.5, and that's all we need that for, so I'll just put that aside. Now I'm not going to fold them yet. I'm not going to use my bone folder on them yet. I am going to bring in now my nested label die, and obviously you wanted the centre of this score line here, probably an equal distance between both score lines. And I'm just going to bring a little tiny bit of washi tape. I'm going to make sure that's straight first, because the one I made last night was slightly wonky. I'm just going to find the end of my washi tape. There we are. So I'm just going to tape it down where I need it to be. And the clever trick then, you only want this side of it cut in. So let me show you what you're going to do. You're going to bring that in, you're going to put it on your base as normal, but your top sandwich is only going to your score line. So this bit here is hanging out. Okay, let me bring in my big shot to show you. So once again, just a reminder, your top cutting plate is only going to your score line. Okay, hold it there. Oh, fat lot of use that was, wasn't it? Hold it there. I'll have to get my glasses on again. As my mother says, old age doesn't come on its own. So, once again, line it up again. If you're anything like me and you need to keep checking your work. So only that top part now will cut. This part won't, because it hasn't got the top plate on it. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to realise that part. I've cut this bit out and I'm thinking, oh, you've done it wrong again. But as I say to the children, fail is first attempt in learning. So it's all good. I'll put my little bits of washi over there. Peel it off carefully, because even though it's pretty good, it sometimes will take the top piece off. So as you can see now, it's only cut there. Then I'm going to do my folding. Bring my bone folder in. There we are. And then this one is going to fold this way. Okay, so that's what your fold's going to look like now. It's a bit like a belt buckle on this one. So when your card closes, your recipient will see that part of the card. So now I'm going to decorate it. So my pattern pieces, here they are. It's 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. And the little piece on the other side is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. No, sorry, 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I've used this lovely floral piece from the Bird Ballad suite. Just pressing it down there then. And then I've got the little bird cages for this side. Now, obviously, you don't want it on there because that's where your image is going to go. The feathers were nice as well, but I thought there wasn't enough contrast between that one and the top piece. Just press it down then. So once again, that's what it's going to look like. And what you need then for your sentiment, you want it to fall underneath this flap. So I'm going to stick that down next. And at least with a bit of Tombow glue, you've got a bit of wiggle room. Because you want it hidden from view until the recipient opens their card. And then this is the image I'm using, and I've stamped it in Memento and I've coloured it in the blends. I'll put that one on the top then. I love these little birds. You can make them all different types. Not that I know the names of many of them. There we go. So I'm going to raise mine up on glue dots. Like that. The time consuming part is taking all the backs off. And I find them absolutely everywhere. There we go. Just bringing that in there. And then I've cut out from the pattern paper some of these little tiny flowers that I'm going to put in a little cluster. I certainly needed my glasses on for those, let me tell you. So currently I am 3 subscribers off 500. I'm just so excited that I am nearly there. So if you are watching and you're not currently a subscriber, I would be delighted if you hit the subscribe button. There we go. I'm just going to put this little tiny one on this side. And then obviously if you hit the little bell, it'll notify you of when I make a new video. And I'm going to try and keep up the momentum with my video making even when I'm back in work. And I'm just going to, I also cut this little pair of birds here out of the pattern paper. My only regret about this set is that they haven't got the framelets to actually cut the birds out. but it wasn't that hard to fussy cut, and I'm not great at fussy cutting. I wouldn't have liked to have done it on screen. That's a different story. So that's how simple the card is. So once again, your card base is 11 inches by 4.5 inches. Score it at 2 3/4 and then 5.5. And then your pattern pieces are 5 1/4 by 4 1/4 and 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. And there you go. There it is. And as I say, these are the ones like True Blue Peter style. These are the ones I've made earlier. Well, a year earlier for this one. There it is. And then this one here. So this is where you can bring all your framelits to light. Use them in different ways. And make a new fancy fold card. So once again, thank you for joining me. And I shall see you soon this week. Hwyl fawr. Take care. Bye.